Sorry.
What my intro?
Okay.
Okay. Stare into the camera. Hey everyone, Angel of Alchemy here, and today we are doing something.
You said to stare into the camera.
I didn't think you were gonna keep doing it.
You said stare into the camera, so.
So today I had a rough time trying to decide what I wanted to film. I could have done another getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh, but I was getting bored of that. And also we just lost another locals. I'll maybe get into that later at a different time.
Can I say what video you were supposed to do? And also plug my channel real quick?
Sure.
She was supposed to review this. This is the new Deck Tech Alice, but I bought it and she didn't want to review it, so I reviewed it.
I already reviewed the Kraken box, right. And even though this one has a different art and it is very, very pretty,
it smells good too.
They're built the same, so I mean,
they look the same.
They look the same. So they wouldn't really have. So that was another idea of what to film. But anyways, I got
on my channel though, it's on there.
On my channel. Anyways, I just didn't want to do an open discussion video that was super serious, so I wanted to do something that could be funny. And we were scrolling through some of my ancient ideas on our phones and stumbled across a thing that I titled Yu-Gi-Oh! Truth or Dare. And it's where we ask each other just the stupidest questions randomly. We have no script for this. Nothing was pre-made. We're just gonna chat. And if it's good enough, I'll be uploading this video.
if it's not, good.
We're talking to ourselves. Alrighty, do you want to go first or should I?
You should go first because you had better questions.
Well, I remember the question I actually put there as an example question for like for me to remember what this video actually was do you think you could rip up a Yu-Gi-Oh card? And if you could, which card would you rip up?
I 100% can, like, just mutilate a card.
Have you done it before?
Yeah,
I've seen you eat a card.
Yeah.
Like I have a picture on my Instagram, linked down below, where he like fakes eating a card, but no, that like in 2018 he legitimately just picked up a card, stared me right in the eyes, and went. Oh.
So yeah, I think I can destroy a card. Like, even nowadays, like, I feel like I could, but, like, I can't, like, it can't be something out of, like, my deck, or out of, like, my, my collection, but, like, if it's just, like, a random, like, I think you asked me this question, like, right before we recorded, and I was like, yeah, I could, like, tear up a random Dama common. Like, I can go grab a, like, I have a shelf of boxes.
Do it now.
Okay, let me go find a Dama common. Hang on, I think I know where some are.
So, I'm the opposite. I don't know if I could destroy a card. I think it would be fun to destroy a card, but also I'm the type of person that like anytime I go to a regional or a big event and I see people throw their commons away, I get super freaked out about it because like I'm also like I try to be more of an environmentalist and like try to be more like eco-friendly. So whenever I see people throw away stuff or like whenever I open packs, I kind of feel guilty about all the waste. Hey, I didn't even get to watch you do that. This one's already damaged. I'll do it anyways. Wow.
Jar of Generosity.
That was very empowering. I want to do it again. Wow.
It's freeing, isn't it? It's very freeing to just like be like, go away, addiction.
The texture of the card. The texture of the card is like, it's pretty.
Is this a Dama card? It is Dama. Okay.
Super nice.
That was Jar of Generosity for anyone who actually cares. Jar of Generosity is from Donna Majesty. It's brand new. It's a common. I have 18 of them. So the world can live without one more.
But like when I open packs, I feel bad because there's all this plastic and stuff that I waste. So I don't know if I can.
Oh, hang on. Do you mean? Hang on. Wait. Do you mean all of this plastic?
Yeah. Yeah, that was from last night's box. I pulled a card. It was very fancy. What card was it again?
Destiny Hero, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer.
I pulled that.
She did, and then I bought it from our friend.
But it was out of my friend's box, you know, because I always pull my good cards when somebody else needs them. Your turn to ask a question.
Do you think that you could smash your Kraken deck box?
No.
Like legitimately
No,
just
like
like
take a
crush? Yeah.
Take a sledgehammer to it? No.
Yeah.
No, never.
Okay.
Never. I love that deck box. I haven't even gotten to use it because you've been using it.
I put the Phantom Knights in it, yeah. Well, if all goes correct, you might actually be playing Phantom Knights because I have everything for it.
Well, I mean,
you could play it, and I'll play Eldritch whatever with my deck box.
The thing is, I'm still waiting for you to choose a deck because every time like I go to play something, you're like, I'm gonna play that too.
No, you can take Phantom Knights. You can take Phantom Knights.
No, never.
All right, now you have to smash it with a sledgehammer.
I said no. Okay, so back in it was 2018, I think. It might have been 2017, but it might have been. I think it was 2018. We traded our first ever Yu-Gi-Oh playmat.
Oh my
Technically, it was just
god.
a playmat, but it was this white playmat, and it was super
Yeah.
nice. We had all these fun memories on it. I think it's in like every Dueling My Girlfriend video that we had.
It's in a lot of them, yeah.
We traded that to some little kid. He must have been around 12 or something. Because he wanted to give us what mat was it?
It was I think it's Circuit Break. It was the sneak peek mat that had Borreload on it.
So
which I think was Circuit Break.
I thought it was super cool, and that actually started my mat collection. We traded it away, and afterwards we both regretted it. If you could go back and stop that from happening, it would probably ruin my mat collection, but would you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I wouldn't trade it.
We did buy a replacement one.
Yeah, we have it in the collection because, so what happened was, so my very first mat was that white mat, and it was just a simple BCG white mat with a gold dragon in the center and the edge stitching.
It was so nice.
It was such a simple mat. It had no zones, no nothing on it. And I took it to, was that my first or second regional?
It was the first one.
The first one I went to, and like it had to have been at the end of the tournament, right? That I traded it off?
No, it was in the middle of the tournament.
And
It was
did I just use that mat for the rest of the tournament?
It was after lunch break.
And I just used that mat for the rest of the tournament? The Borreload one?
No, because I was holding the white one.
So I must have had another mat.
You had a different one, but the kid came up to me and asked for it, and you just happened to walk up at the same time, and you were like, "You should do that. That's a good deal."
Okay.
But beforehand, we made sure to ask the kid. We're like, that mat's more expensive than this one is, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "I just really want a normal looking mat."
Yeah. Okay.
So we didn't rip him off or anything. I swear.
he wanted the mat. And so and it was just that mat, and I remember, and I got it for like $10 up in Nebraska when I was on a trip, and I remember like, so we traded it away, and like we were like, yeah, cool, mat, and then like a little while later, like as we were going home,
I just felt so
I remember like, oh no, my mat. So I went on Amazon the next day, and I got the mat for $10, right? I went on Amazon the next day, and they had a deal where it was a monster mat tube with the same BCG white mat, the same exact one that I had, and I ordered, and that was $10, so it was the same price as my mat originally. So I bought that, and I have no clue where the mat tube went. Like that's just gone. But we still have the white mat. It's in our mat box now.
Yeah.
So we do have that. We do have the replacement, which is not the same, but at least it has a fun story of why we have the second one.
Your turn.
I guess it would be my turn.
You.
Yeah, you asked me about the mat.
Yeah.
If you hang on. Let me think of the words I want to use.
If you have
So your Madolche deck.
Yes.
Would you ever sell your Madolche deck?
I'm not gonna lie, I've thought about selling it like 3 times. There was one time we were super strapped for cash, and I was working overtime and everything, and I was trying so hard to save up as much money as I could, and I realized one day that my Madolche deck was going for $300. It's way more. It went way higher than.
Like later on, it went way up.
But it was $300, and I was like, I could really use $300, and you had to talk me out of selling it, because not only is it my favorite deck, and I would have missed it greatly. I know I would have. But also because it was it was basically a gift.
Oh my, yeah.
Because we got a super good deal on it from one of your friends.
Can I tell that story a little bit?
If you're not too long with it.
I won't be too long. Back when I was on Dual Amino, before Dual Amino went down the toilet, I'm just gonna be blunt about it. Dual Amino's a hole now. I had a friend named Alpha Penguin Soldier, and
he was awesome.
He was super sweet. He had a wonderful wife and everything, and they were amazing friends of ours, all the way across the country. But anyway, we met them online and whatnot, and me and him were hitting it off. And we had actually done a trade before. That's how I got my Evil Swarm deck, and I was talking to him one day about how she wanted to play Madolches, and I was young.
Yeah, because I was in culinary school at the time.
She was in culinary school. I was going through college, and I just didn't have the money to get Madolches. And he was like, well, you have some stuff I do want, and I do have a Madolche deck that I don't play. And he's like, one of the cards is damaged, one of the Magellines. And I was like, is it bad enough that you can tell if it's in a sleeve? And he goes, no. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, it just has this crease across of it.
And so he was like, I will hook you up. He's like, I'll hook you up because I know she wants it.
This is way before the reprints.
Yeah, this was before anything got reprinted. This was before Savage Strike with the new support. This was before anything. And so it cost like a mortgage to get this deck. And he hooked me up.
You give up your soul.
He probably gave it to me for a third of the value that it was worth. It was
super sweet.
It was incredible, and I'm forever thankful to him. And I wish I still talked to him, but he left Amino, and I left Amino, and
yeah. But yeah, no, I have even kind of recently I've thought about selling it because it is worth, monetary value.
Well, now you have a second one though.
But the problem is I have emotional value attached to that particular deck, because it has all the original cards.
Yeah. Well, you do have almost a full second Madolche deck now.
Yeah, I'm building that up because you said you wanted Madolches.
I do. I did want my own little Madolche deck. But if you need to get rid of one, we can get rid of that one.
Alright. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Alright. Okay. Would you rather play... So I know this is supposed to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Truth or Dare or whatever, but I don't know what I'm going to name this video.
Okay.
So... It's just kind of random questions at this point. Would you rather play against Adamantipator?
Wait, full power or?
Yes. Sky Striker, full power. Or Dinosaurs, full power for a month straight. And nothing else. Every day you have to play at least one game.
I hate all of those.
Yeah, which would you rather? I would rather go against Sky Striker personally because Madolches can do pretty well against them. I actually don't know anymore, but they used to do pretty well against them.
Adamantipator. I'm going Adamantipator because I have D barriers now.
You hated that.
I have Dimensional Barrier now, and I have Crossouts and Called Bys, and I have Skullmeisters and.
I should have said Altergeist. I should.
Can I swear? Am I allowed to swear?
No. This is a young adult friendly channel. Actually,
I big hate Geist. I big hate Geist. Curse word Geist.
Yeah, I should have switched Adamantipator with Geist.
I'd rather play again. Like, I can deal with Adamantipator now, like I said, I have D barriers now. I have so much stuff now that I can handle that.
Okay.
I beat Adamantipator with Speedroid last night. I think I can handle Block Dragon.
Alrighty. Your turn.
Okay. Could you play...
Yes.
Okay,
I can always
play. Could you play Dinosaurs for a month?
So I remember when I first got into Yu-Gi-Oh! You found out that I like dinosaurs.
Yes.
Just in general. I do love dinosaurs in general. And you said there was a dinosaur deck, and I got excited for it, but you didn't really tell me what it was about.
Yeah.
And I remember I read the cards, and I called you, because this was before we started living together.
Because your friend got you the structure deck.
No, I think he had a few of the cards on him or something.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe he had the structure deck or something.
Well, they only came with the structure deck at the time. So.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I don't know if he had the whole deck.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So anyways, I remember I read some of the cards and I called you and I was like, this is garbage. And you were like, no, it's really good. And I was like, no, that's not what I mean. I'm not saying this deck can't be good. I'm just saying that I don't ever want to play it. This is horrible. I was like, this is annoying. All you do is recycle the same stuff, do the same plays. That's why I put down Madolches. because I realize it's what they started doing with their new support.
That's what Speedroids are right now. It's just make Baron.
Same plays.
Every deck, like here's I was talking about it recently in the locals group chat. And I was saying, like, whenever Konami sees a deck and it's like, oh, we should make legacy support for that, it's literally just like, new boss monster, stuff to pump out the new boss monster. That's the legacy support.
I miss when decks had, like, 2 to 3 good combos and stuff. But realistically, you're gonna come up against, like, whenever it comes to, like, a meta format, you have to choose which combo is, like, the best. And then you just do that one.
Yep.
So, even though Madolches have ways to do other things, there's realistically one really good combo, and it takes forever
I watched this girl combo someone into time for 7 minutes with Madolches.
I didn't stop or pause or ask any questions or anything. I literally looked him in the eyes and said, do you have a way to stop me at any point? And he said, no. And I said, cool. And I just popped off.
She went off for 7 minutes. I remember I pulled Gara aside because he was with us, and I was like, I'm so proud of her.
I didn't try, though. I was trying to finish before time.
It was funny. Because, like, I remember the thing, because the timer didn't buzz, and I watched it go to 0, and I walked over to you, and I was like, hey, babe, this time of the round. And you're like, oh, no.
I didn't even finish my combo. I legitimately looked for my cards as quickly as I could. I didn't linger on because this was game 3.
Yeah.
So I didn't linger on with naming what the effects were unless he asked me for the effects. I just went, I'm going to do the effect of this to do that, and then I started doing it. I
never said you slow played. I was just saying you did it for 7 minutes.
Could I play Dinos for a month? I think I could give it a try, but I think I wouldn't enjoy it. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, well now you gotta do that. We have the Dino deck now. Shout out to my cousin. Alright.
Let's see. Okay. So, you know how there's like, you have so many decks.
Yes.
There are some that are just garbage, right?
Hey now.
Absolutely garbage.
Hey now.
And it's not necessarily your fault, maybe.
That's how I make my content.
Well, anyways, if you had to choose one of your absolutely garbage decks that you haven't touched in forever to play at the next tournament you went to, which would it be?
Ooh, Skull Servants.
Skull Servants?
Skull Servants.
That'd be cool.
Skull Servants. Am I allowed to update it a little bit beforehand?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, Skull Servants.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that you have like I don't see you touch Gravekeepers or Dark
Gravekeepers
Lords.
Hang on.
Dark Lords aren't trash, by the way. I'm just saying that these are some decks that you haven't touched in a while.
So hang on. I didn't play Gravekeepers recently, but I brought old friend, my old roommate. I brought him to a locals tournament, and he played my Gravekeeper deck.
And then you have XYZ Dragons.
Okay, that is garbage. That one is garbage.
To be fair, I haven't touched Appliancers in a while, so.
They just got a new card. We need to order that. You're lying.
But yeah, no, you have Karibos, I think, still.
Yeah, I do have Karibo.
Yeah, you have Karibos, and there's
another deck my roommate actually asked, because we were going to go to the locals. Yeah. He asked to play the Karibo deck.
There are things that I don't even remember you have, because you just haven't touched them in so long.
Synchrons, Frightfurs.
Just touch your decks.
But yeah, probably Skull Servants, and I'd probably mix it with some of the zombie stuff.
Alrighty, your turn.
Okay.
I should have timed this. I should have seen how long this video is. I don't want it to be too long.
So we have a few friends.
Yes.
That no longer play.
We have friends? Yes.
We have a few friends that no longer play Yu-Gi-Oh, but once did.
Oh, you mean all your friends?
There are friends.
When I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, it was in college.
Yeah.
You were playing Yu-Gi-Oh in high school, and then when we started dating, which was right before I went to college, then your high school friends became my friends.
But the point is we had friends. So, and they used to play. Yes. If you could grab one of them and bring them back into the game, who would it be?
I feel like you would say Jake, or possibly Dan.
I think I know who you're gonna say, but
do they have to be still current friends?
No. If you wanted to pick Mokuba or what's his name, you could.
Noah.
No, Noah was good too.
He was really good. Okay, but those were college friends.
They count. They count.
Okay, well, technically, yes, I would love to see those two. They were the ones that actually brought me into the game because you were trying to teach me, but they were the ones that legitimately made playing the game fun.
I agree. They had some, and Noah himself was really good.
I would love to play the game with them again. That would be nice.
I think Mokuba still plays.
We also had a ton of inside jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I would walk in and see them, and I'd be like, "Hail Karibo," and then they would all like square up and be like, "Hail Karibo."
Oh, and he had Miss Stamp Boy.
Yeah.
Which was he had a package air Mistar Boy that had been stamped whenever the pack was sealed, so it had a clench at the top of it. It was really cool. Or a crimp at the top of it.
I would love to play against them again, but also I think it would be funny to bring Chloe back just because she hated the game.
Oh my god. I have all her cards and they're all sun-baked.
Yeah, she hated playing the game, so I think it would be funny to force her to play.
Oh wait, I don't have all her cards. Her deck ended up somewhere with some random child.
Yeah, you gave it to somebody.
I did give it to someone. But I have a lot of her bulk.
Who would you bring back?
Man, you said Dan, and like, it's kind of true.
But he would take my Cosmos.
Oh, come on. I have a Cosmos. You have your own Cosmos.
I need all the Cosmos.
But, like, I feel like Dan, I mean, he could also play Spiral, the James Bond deck. He could also play James Bond. Or Power Rangers, because Dan loves Power Rangers. Just kidding. He hates them. But still. I think either Dan or... it's wrong to pick JB. It's wrong to pick JB, but I want to pick JB.
JB's my best friend. Okay. I guess we'll finish it off with one last question.
Okay.
So if you got a really good question...
One last question each, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you got a really good question, you got to ask it now.
Okay. Well, you go first.
Let's think of questions.
Okay. Question think time.
Okay. I have a good question for you. This isn't more of a personal question.
Mm-hmm.
So, since you brought up the olden days...
Yes.
When we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At the table. Actually, you were, and I was judging you. Okay.
I wish I could go to that high school and steal that table.
So he and
I probably shouldn't say that on camera.
I mean...
I wish I could have that table.
We all wish we could take the spirit of the table with us.
Same. I miss that table.
I remember I had an assignment to take a picture of one place in high school that had meaning to me. Oh. And I took a picture of the table, remember? And I posted it on my Instagram.
And we were all like, praise the table.
I tagged everyone in it, and I was like, this table has a lot of memories.
Like, all the comments on it were like, I want the table. Like, we're like, we need it. Okay, that was our table.
So he and I met in high school,
yes.
But we'd gone to the same middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And in middle school, I had a best friend who I would wait to see in the mornings, and so I would sit at this little table. They had this little itty-bitty section of like 6 tables.
It was like a small little courtyard area.
I mean, and then there was a playground and everything, which was the best, but you had to kill somebody to get on the slides.
Oh, yeah.
Or not the slides,
the
swings. They didn't have slides, which would have been cool if they did. But anyways, I would sit and read my book, and right across the other table was a group of these really dorky looking kids that would always yell and cheer and whatever as they played Pokemon. And I hadn't played Pokemon since I was in elementary school, so I didn't really remember how to play. But I would look over, and sometimes I'd wave and stuff, and sometimes I'd watch. But mostly I just read my book. And so we could have easily became friends back then. We were literally like less than 5 feet away.
Oh yeah, for context, the people playing Pokemon was me and the friend Jake we mentioned earlier and one of our other friends.
Yeah, so like, we could have been friends then, but
we just didn't know.
I just didn't say hi, I was busy being a nerd. But anyways, so you used to play Pokemon before Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, kind of in between Yu-Gi-Oh! But before you got serious about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes.
And then in high school, when we did meet, you got serious about Yu-Gi-Oh! And outside of school, you played Smash.
Yes. I was very good at Smash, by the way.
If you had to choose only one of those games for you to have played that entire time to now, what would it have been?
So between Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Smash?
Yes.
So part of me obviously wants to say Yu-Gi-Oh because I've met such great people and gone on.
You have a lot of memories in each.
Yeah.
So you could still have the same memories, but instead all those people would also be playing the same game.
Exactly. So I've told you the story about my Smash group and how it all fell apart, and the drama that ensued because of the Smash group.
I'll pretend that I remember that story.
All right.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
You totally told me that story.
Too long didn't read. Someone joined a new team. We started a team. Someone quit our team and joined a rival team, and another guy got upset, and then we all quit.
Wow. This is a movie drama.
That's what happened with the Smash group. So that's what happened. As far as Pokemon goes, I just didn't have anyone else to play with. And then Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, I found a group and I started playing that. But
which game did you enjoy the most that you would have chose out of all of them to keep playing forever?
I know I told you recently, I watched a Smash tournament live stream, and I was watching it because it was a Roy main, and I was like, I'm a Roy main, and I was just watching him go off, and I was like, yeah, you're doing the thing, he's doing the combos on, and I was so hype about it.
I liked it.
But I also remember all the times that we'd get really hyped up watching Nationals and Worlds on live stream.
Oh yeah, I remember you turned it on one year and you didn't think that I'd be interested in it at all, and I was watching it more intently than you were.
Yeah, and we were both rooting for was it Aaron Furman?
I had
we were rooting
no
for?
idea.
Or was it Billy? I can't remember if it was Aaron Furman or Billy Brake that we were rooting for, but we were watching it. We're like, yeah, our boy. I have to pick Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, yeah.
I have to. I've played it the longest, and I've been invested in it the longest, and I've met some of my best...
Pokemon channels, then.
Yeah. I've met some of my best, my best friends through it. I met Gara, and I met Cody and Chris. Mm-hmm. So...
Alright.
I have to pick Yu-Gi-Oh! And also, I gotta go to the tournaments, and... Yeah.
Your turn. Last question.
Alright. If you had to make a choice between...
I'm very bad at choices.
Between all your stuffed friends.
My friends.
All your friends. All your stuffed friends. And all your shiny cardboard. What do you pick?
So, okay, I have these few... when he's stuffed friends, I have these stuffed animals. Some of them are from when I was really, really little. Mm-hmm. And some of them are more recent.
Yes.
Like Nubbins.
So he's not here. He's not over here today.
Yeah. He means stuffed toys, versus all the hollow cards that I have.
All the shiny cardboard you got. Hollows.
So that means, but my hollows.
Yeah, your hollows, your Invasion of Chaos Blackluster Soldiers.
See, the problem with getting rid of your hollow cards is that some of them are only printed in hollow rarities.
And you have some fancy cards. You have your ulti Tiramisus.
That would take out my entire Madolche deck.
She has ulti First Ed Near Mint Tiramisus and Invasion of Chaos First Ed Blackluster Soldiers.
So to me, this is a pretty easy choice. Mm-hmm. At 100%, I would keep my stuffed animals. If there was a house fire and I could only take either my Madolche deck or my stuffed animals, I would take my stuffed animals.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's because I was put into the foster care system for a year, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And I took one of those stuffed animals with me. It's this Tigger that I have, and he's kind of old.
He's staying together.
That has more memories and more value to me than some pieces of paper that I can rebuy, because I don't know, like the first gift you ever got me is this little stuffed bear. I named him Bear.
His name is Bear.
And then also Nubbins, although he is so powerful, he could live could live through the house fire. That would be so rude to leave him behind.
He would never forgive you.
Yeah, so I would very easily rather choose my stuffed animals.
I had a better question, but I forgot it when you asked me the other thing.
Oh, do you remember it now?
No. Oh. If I remember it, I'll comment it, so there might be a bonus question down below.
Alrighty, well thank you for listening to us Babylon. If you have any questions for us, leave them in the comments below, or go spam our social medias, but preferably in the comments below. No,
spam my social media. I need the follows and likes.
If you want to check out his channel, it's Invoked 101 on YouTube, where you can also click on any of his videos, go down to the description and find all his social medias. I think he included his Twitter in there now.
She has merch, by the way. So there's merch in my merch links. She has merch.
I have Nubbin's merch.
Did we put up the Anime Mio merch yet?
No.
Not yet.
I have Nubbin's merch down below, and I might have Anime Mio merch coming soon, but that one is not for children. Good thing children do not watch this channel.
Yes.
And thank you guys for watching. Bye!
Bye!